If you think faceless YouTube automation is just some side hustle that people try to make a few $1,000s a month with, reconsider, all right? Because in 2026, there are startups quietly turning faceless YouTube style videos into full-blown subscription businesses that literally print money every single month. And today I want to break down two of them specifically, Paladin and Bookwatch, because what they're doing is absolutely genius, all right? Not only are they using a business model that people have been doing and I've talked about for years, but they've layered it in a way that completely changes the income potential. So let's start first and foremost with what both of these apps actually do, right? Paladin takes history lessons and it summarizes them into short, engaging, educational videos. Now, Bookwatch essentially does the same thing, but just for books, right? So instead of reading a 300-page book, you get the key ideas broken down into fast, entertaining videos that are easier to consume and much easier to obviously retain because of that. Now, they're solving a very real world problem, right? That's key. People want to learn, they want to grow, but they don't have the time. And even when they do have the time, reading isn't always the most engaging format. Speaking from experience, from somebody that used to love it, but quite frankly, just doesn't have the time to sit down and just go through books anymore, right? Now, here's where it gets interesting. Both of these companies are essentially running faceless YouTube automation channels, but inside an app form. That's it. That's the secret, right? They're creating scripted, voiceover-based, edited educational videos, but they don't have any personality attached to them specifically, like obviously me with this video, and they're just creating them and then selling them on an app, right? No influencer, no face, no personal brand, just high value content delivered in a clean professional format. And then obviously instead of relying on ad revenue like a normal YouTube automation channel would, they charge a monthly subscription. That's literally the only thing they're doing different. That's the real unlock. Now, most people who start faceless YouTube channels think in terms of views and AdSense, right? They're hoping for viral videos. They're playing the algorithm game. But these startups said, what if I control the audience directly instead, and I'm not relying on things like ad revenue to make money? Instead of building on rented land, essentially, which is YouTube videos, right? Obviously, the YouTube and Google ecosystem, they built a product, and instead of hoping YouTube pays them directly, users pay them directly every single month. Now, think about how powerful that is, right? If somebody pays $15 or $20 a month to access summarized history lessons or book breakdowns, and you scale that to 10,000 users, right? That's $150,000 to $200,000 per month in recurring revenue. And because those videos are faceless and systematized, they can be produced at scale without any personality or one person needed, right? Scripts can be written with, researchers or AI even. Voiceovers can be done with AI or contractors. Editing can be templated and it becomes a content machine. So here's what I love about this entire model. It's not dependent on one viral hit, right? It's not dependent on brand deals. It's not even dependent on things like affiliate links or selling your own products. It's built on value, right? The more helpful the content, the more the subscribers stay. Retention becomes the real game, essentially, right? Now, if you follow me for any length of time, you already know that I've taught faceless YouTube automation in the past. I still have a course on it, but this is the evolution of this model, right? Instead of just monetizing with ads, you're now asking a bigger question. What information niche has high demand, high retention, and strong information and transformation value, right? Then you essentially figure out that niche and how to target that audience, and you build a subscription experience for it. History, self-improvement, finance, right? Business case studies, even niche skills like marketing breakdowns or product research summaries. These are all random examples of things that can work, right? The content itself isn't new. The business model itself, YouTube automation, obviously this is automation for something specific, not necessarily YouTube, but nothing's new. What's new is how it's packaged and how it's monetized, right? So Paladin and Bookwatch didn't just invent educational videos, obviously. They just repositioned them better, right? They said people want the value of reading and studying without the time commitment. So they engineered a convenience for those people, and convenience is what is selling, all right? And this is why I believe 2026 and beyond is going to be the year where we see faceless content businesses start to turn into SaaS subscription style businesses, because when you combine content production systems, which we all have access to now, obviously because we can hire, but we can also use AI, with recurring billing, you're no longer just a YouTube creator, you're a media company. And the barrier to entry is now lower than ever, right? AI helps with with research, AI helps with scripting, AI helps with voiceovers if you want to go that route. If you look at Paladin, those are AI voiceovers as well, like nothing special there. Editing templates can speed up production. AI can edit for you, but you can also hire freelancers or bring somebody on as a contractor or whatever fairly cheap. Now, you could go the distribution route with YouTube for discovery, and then, obviously app membership for monetization, or you could do like Paladin or Bookwatch does and run ads to acquire customers, right? Whatever your ultimate strategy is, this is the new way to monetize automation, not just YouTube automation, but just automation media in general. So if you're looking at faceless automation channels as just an ad revenue play, especially now, I always said this, but especially now, you're thinking way too small. The real opportunity is building an asset that owns the audience. And these startups aren't just case studies, they prove it's possible. And they're doing it quietly, but they're getting to be bigger companies, right? The question isn't whether the model works. It clearly does. It has for a while. The real question is, what niche could you package a subscription experience into that people would happily pay for every single month, right? Because the next Paladin or the next Bookwatch doesn't just have to be like a Silicon Valley based startup. It could be somebody who understands how to turn information into scalable, faceless video systems and then wraps it up in the right bow and the right business model. And I guarantee you that we will see at least one or two of these coming this year from some random third-party person that just figures that out on their own, right? And in my opinion, this is where things are going to get really interesting. The opportunity is absolutely massive, and we all have the resources at our disposal to obviously get this done now, right? And all this is taught in depth in my YouTube automation course. Obviously not the subscription-based models, but like the how-to of how to create the videos, how to automate it, how to strategize to obviously get, found on YouTube, get discovered on YouTube and make money in all the various ways, not just ad revenue there. But you can take that knowledge and obviously transform it into something like this if you want to go down that route. I see this as the future of YouTube automation, all right? And as a thank you for watching for the entire video, I'll drop a 50% off discount link to that in the description below. It'll be like the biggest discount that I can give you. It is a Udemy course, so it's already relatively cheap, but it might be like $15 or $10 or whatever, right? So hope this helps, and I'll see you in the next one.